everybody, I'm Jammer, and welcome back to the island paradise of Animal H here in Animal Crossing New Horizons. The fall update is out. That means Halloween's coming, that means pumpkins are in the game, the spooky DIYs are here, and I'm here to show you all the cool new stuff that came here with the update. Is there anything worth checking in the mail? Actually, Nintendo, says thank you for downloading the update. We'll give you this present as our appreciation. So everyone who gets the update should be able to get that letter. What else do we have here? Oh, to my future loyal minions. I'll be creeping through on October 31st for Halloween, my dear pumpkins. Until then, contemplate this portrait of yours truly and get to work at gathering lots and lots of candy. Oh, and also here we have a letter from Nook saying new body paint and eye color options are available at Nook Mile through the Nook Mile stop services. So there actually was a good amount of stuff in the mail. So let's actually check out some of the gifts we got. This is the one from downloading the update, which is a ring con. They talked about it on Nintendo's Twitter account, but essentially it's a furniture item that is, it's the red Joy-Con inside of ring con, and I'm assuming if you interact with it, it'll, of course, squeeze together. Building off that, here's the present from Jack. It's just Jack's portrait. Wait, is it just his poster? Hold on, give me 1 second. I have his poster upstairs, so let's just compare and contrast. Okay, now that we're upstairs, don't mind the fact that there's literally a million posters on the wall right now. But if we throw this up, oh, that is very different than his poster. His poster is like, here it is. Oh, that's crazy looking. That's completely different than I was expecting. It's actually like a full-on portrait. And it's all like painted and spooky looking. So what if I change the wallpaper here real quick to have like no windows? I was right. I had a weird feeling it was going to be spooky and glowy. If I turn off these candles here. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. What a fun item. Yeah, literally, that's what I was expecting to happen. That's why I like changed the wallpaper to have like no windows and such. So then you can see that it like totally starts glowing and looks super spooky looking. So as you probably have noticed already, perhaps, that in the corner, it is actually October 1st. That's right. I did time travel, but let me explain. So if anyone's wondering why you might not see some of the Halloween updates appearing in your town, such as purchasable pumpkins and whatnot, as well as the new face paint and eye colors and such, which we'll show off here now in a second, that is because none of it becomes available until the first day of October. That's why I quickly just hopped over so I can show you off some of the new features. So let's hop into Nook's Cranny and take a look at the cabinet. First thing you'll notice is, oh my gosh, look how massive that is. Well, as soon as October starts, for the entire month of October, the seasonal slot comes available in the upgraded spot of Nook's Cranny. That is very expensive. I mean, I kind of have to buy it. At the same time, I'm going to get a DIY and craft it eventually, but I kind of have to buy it. Now, here's my question. Considering these are technically considered DIYs, even though we did just purchase it from Nook's Cranny, is it going to be available for It's not available for repurchase. That's so interesting. That you can kind of buy it from Nook's Cranny, but then at the same time you can't because it's, it's a DIY after all. Speaking of which, while we're in the Nook shopping, this is actually part of the update. As you'll see, there are some items that are not for sale. So it's like the model, the paintings, crafting recipes, as well as the art stuff from Red. A lot of the holiday stuff and whatnot are all, they're not considered to be able to be repurchased through the catalog because, they're DIY recipes, they're rare items, they're only considered to be available through certain methods. However, you've probably already noticed in the bottom corner, you'll see there's a Y button where you can toggle not for sale on and off. It literally just sorts them out of the inventory, so you can no longer see these items that are craftable or only obtainable at your birthday. Boom. Now you can just toggle and only look at the items that are actually available for purchase, so you can more quickly navigate your catalog and actually view the ones that are only for sale. I feel like I personally like seeing items that are not for sale, because then it actually helps me determine whether if the item I can repurchase or I have to craft, or you know what I mean? But it can be helpful for at least trying to look for items that you can quickly just purchase, and is an easier way to sort through the items there. But anyways, the most anticipated thing, of course, is the new updates to the cabinet here. Boom! First being candy as well as pumpkin starts. Now, of course, we need to buy... Okay, let's see. I should let you know that these are limited, available only during October. Because we're expecting a high demand for the season items, sales are limited to just one customer per day. So it's really important that you buy one candy every single day throughout the entire month of October, because it definitely won't hurt to have extra candy once Halloween comes around. In addition to that, of course, here are the pumpkin starts, and let me just guess, it's going to be in bundles of 1 or 5. But as Tommy is explaining, they grow on their own over, of course, a couple days of watering. They'll grow in one of 4 colors: orange, green, yellow, and white. You won't know what color you're going to get until they start growing. Makes the harvest time a real treat. And as expected, why would I expect otherwise? We literally are going to have to go through and grind out as many as possible. So give me a quick second. I'm literally just going to buy as many as humanly possible and buy just a ton of pumpkins. Oh, and as I'm going through that, it's probably worth mentioning that the pumpkin starts are available in the cabinet, but they're only exclusive to October, just like candy. So you can only buy them through the cabinet in the month of October. However, year-round, they will be available through Leaf's shop. So, you know, as he's a traveling merchant and he comes through town, you can always buy pumpkins throughout the rest of the year. So there are ways to continue to get pumpkins throughout the year, not exclusive to just October. The convenience of getting them through the cabinet is exclusive to October, of course. Now, before we get to planting all these cool new pumpkins, there's a couple other things worth showing off at once we make our way over to our own. Speaking of which, literally Leaf is here. That's what is the chances? Honestly, what is the chances? But here, if we talk to Leaf, I'll literally show you exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, since October and Halloween are such close friends, I've started to selling pumpkin starts. Pumpkins are so much fun. I'm sure you'll hope trying raising some. So anyways, if we say we're here to shop, we talk to Leaf, and he'll have, yes, the new seasonal bushes that are in season right now. The orange and yellow tea olive starts, as well as the holly starts, going to be in season pretty soon, coming up in the winter months. But then, of course, right here are the pumpkin starts, which these will be sold year-round. So anyways, let's hop in the town hall real quick and check out the Nook Mile rewards real fast. Now that we are in the month of October, the Nook Mile rewards should have updated, if I'm not mistaken. If we quickly pull it up here, with a couple of new options. So if we go to redeem Nook Miles, it should be right here. Yeah, so body paint, costume tips, as well as exploring new eye colors. The two new customization options being available for the player. So let's actually redeem these right now, and we can show them off in just a second. So just as a quick reminder, as we're redeeming these, it's worth mentioning that if I'm not mistaken, you do have to be in October to have these things unlock in your Nook shopping catalog. So if you don't see it just yet, just wait until tomorrow or time travel, of course, to October 1st. However, once you do redeem them, they will be available year-round. So there's no need to worry about that. They don't go away after this month ends. If I'm not mistaken, I should actually have a mirror right here on the beach that we can quickly actually show off this, I'm gonna look a little crazy because obviously I'm not in a full Halloween costume. I'm wearing my regular clothes. But let's check out these new customization options. So here's the new skin color tones, the body face paint as they call them. So we have pasty white. Oh, it looks so ominous. We have green, of course, for zombie. Then we have blue, as well as purple. These all look so weird because I'm not wearing a full costume. I'm wearing such regular clothing. But in addition to the new skin tones, there's actually a collection, of course, new eye colors. The collection being, of course, pink, orange, yellow, magenta, a lighter gray, and then a teal, I guess. Hold on, if we revert our skin tone to a more natural color, you can see that some of these eye colors don't look half bad. Like this orange, it kind of looks like a hazel eye color. The gray also looks really good, like a really silver or hazily eye color, you know? Like a very much lighter tone of that one. The green one also works pretty well. But obviously, the pink are a little crazy looking. But that's the whole fun of it, right? It's supposed to look like a bunch of colored contact options. And I can totally see a bunch of people playing with these new eye color options and keeping them permanently as their character. I think before we keep any of those changes, let's go quickly check Abel's sisters to see if any of the new Halloween costumes are in stock in the shop. Because if so, then maybe we will wear a little bit of a spooky costume for this episode. Hello, Mabel. All right, so far, there's the new hat I can already see, but let's actually check the cabinet and see what the full lineup of stuff in here is. Okay, checking the clothes here, it looks like, yeah, there's no new clothes, at least in my cabinet today, besides the mage's striped hat. There's a matching dress that comes with it, but as you can see, I don't have any dresses in stock today, unfortunately, but we'll at least wear this new mage striped hat for this episode. But in addition to the striped hat, there should be the horns, there should be the mage robe, as well as another bow robe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the name of it specifically. So anyways, let's start planting some pumpkins. We bought all these starts. That's the whole feature of this new update. Let's get going on our pumpkin patch. So previously, we had this as our little harvest area, and this still looks really great. I'll probably actually return to having these crops here eventually, or to have or at least some sort of rows to it. But for at least for the month of October, let's clean all these items up. We'll keep them in our storage for now, and we're gonna make this a full pumpkin patch. In addition to, I do plan on using another blanker area in my town to have a ton of pumpkins that we can just fill the whole area with. Okay, everything cleaned up. Let's start planting some pumpkins. There we go. The first harvest of our pumpkins are planted. In order for all these crops to mature, you're going to need to water each of them every single day for 4 days, and then the 4 days afterwards, they will mature. After that 4 days, it's not like the pumpkins are gone forever. You can actually reap multiple harvests from the pumpkins, which makes sense, of course, you know. It's not just a single harvest and then the pumpkins will go. So we're actually going to leave this pumpkin patch for now. Let's actually go to the other side of the island where there's a little bit more blank space to work with. We're just going to plant a bunch of pumpkins so we can kind of test around with different mechanics and like look at the different stages and hopefully get some different colored pumpkins. So here is a really blank area. We can just plant tons and tons and tons of pumpkins so we can show off all the different colors and whatnot. And here I'll show off all the different stages. So give me a quick minute to time lapse and plant a bunch of these pumpkins so then we can reap our harvest. And we did it! So that is 4 days of watering, which means, oh my gosh, look at this pumpkin patch. Wait, why are they all triple? They're literally all triple pumpkins? Is it because I used the golden watering can? It might just be. Hold on, wait, let's look at our other patch real quick. If it's literally just a crazy amount triple pumpkins, we know exactly the culprit. Oh, well, it's 100% confirmed then. So if you use the golden water can, you will get a ton of pumpkins. But what I wanted to show you guys is here's the 4 stages of a pumpkin. There'll be the nursery, the 2 stages in between, and of course, the fully matured pumpkin. I mentioned before that it's supposed to be a random chance between 1 and 3 pumpkins, but I'm pretty sure because we used the golden watering can, it just made it so you got triple pumpkins no matter what. So I wanted to start harvesting the ones from this patch first. As you can see, like, orange ones are the most common, obviously. It seems green, white, and yellow are a little bit less common, but from what I can understand, I'm pretty sure it doesn't really make much of a difference whether or not what color you get, as far as for crafting recipes anyways, for that matter. Oh, this is so fun. Look at this new animation for like plucking these crops. It's so adorable. So now we have all these pumpkins, of course, but we don't have, I'm pretty sure we still don't have any spooky DIYs. Yeah, no, nothing unlocked when we were plucking the pumpkins. And that's because I'm pretty sure you have to unlock the DIYs as you would any other getting it requested from villagers, finding them on the beach, of course, unlocking them on Halloween. I did get a couple of those spooky items in Nook Shop. We got the big spooky table. What else do we got? We got a spooky chair here, which is a different color, which makes me wonder, I'm almost willing to bet you can probably customize these spooky items. There's just a regular jack-o'-lantern, which you can turn on and off. And then finally, the other item I got was the spooky candy set, which, can you interact with it? Doesn't look like it does anything. So cool, there's a couple of collection of some spooky pumpkin items, but like I said, let's actually quickly check and see if you can customize these items, which I'm confident you can, considering the stool was yellow comparatively to the table, which was orange. Take a look at the bench here, and as expected, all of them can be customized. Let's take a look at all of them real quick. So the jack-o'-lantern, oh, that's so adorable. All the other colors even have different faces. Oh, and look in the corner. It actually costs the specific color of pumpkins rather than customization boxes to change these spooky items. Okay, that makes a lot of sense too and gives purpose to actually the different color pumpkins. There we go. As you can see, the same correct for the stump, which has orange, yellow, green, and white. Assumedly, the table is going to be similar as well. Of course, that makes total sense. And then finally, the other item we have is the candy set, which also has 4 different color options. Ooh, I really like the white one with the little mummy sucker. That's so cute. Before we end things off, because there's only so much we can show off for this update until, you know, Halloween is here, there's one other thing that came alongside this update that really wasn't Halloween related, and that was an update to the Dream Suite. They did some updates changing how you can view your recently visited dreams. So let's hop over to the Dream Suite. Oh, I spooked myself up a little bit for this costume because I thought it would be kind of fun. So let's hop on this bed real fast. Check out the new updates to the Dream Suite. Okay, so we should be able to click I want to dream, but it should provide, yeah, here you go. If I may stop first for a moment, there's something I believe you'll be pleased to hear. From here on, you'll find uniquely pleasant and exciting dream revisiting would be simple as asking. Dreams you have visited recently can now be selected from a list and be joined in again and again. To revisit a dream in your list, merely tell me to revisit a dream now. So basically, rather than just searching my dream list, now there's a new option to revisit a dream. Let's click it and just show you exactly the list. And Well, it's got a latest dream, and you know what? We're even gonna favorite it. But that's kind of cool that like you'll have a full list of 50 dreams that you recently visited, as well as then you can favorite your favorite ones later to keep, and so you can continue to revisit as they get updated in the future. So if you want to keep visiting my dream, for example, and keep checking out all the new changes that come to Island, you can now favorite it instead of having to re-enter the dream address every single time. So anyways, that's kind of it for now when it comes to the fall update. A lot of it obviously is coming later down the road and obviously when Halloween happens, but there was a good amount of stuff. There was the new ring calling item, there was the new Jack painting in the background. Of course, now you can buy pumpkins from not only Leaf, but also Nook's Cranny. There's the new eye colors as well as skin tones. There's new costumes in the Able Sisters shop. And of course, it goes without saying, the pumpkins are now being able to be grown as well as used for spooky DIYs. Of course, I don't have any DIYs just yet, but you can start purchasing some of the spooky items from Nook's Cranny during the month of October. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big awesome like, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Animal Crossing New Horizons. As a reminder, we do stream this game every weekend at 10 AM Eastern right here on YouTube Live. That's both Saturdays and Sundays. We will definitely be streaming and working on a fun new spooky section to be themed on my island. We're gonna get all these new fun items. We're gonna like make a new pumpkin patch. Be sure to follow me over on Twitter as well as Instagram to keep up with everything we do in regards to the channel, as well as join our community Discord. The link to that is in the description below. It's a great place to find friends to play Animal Crossing with, trade items, candy, pumpkins, and all that sort of fun stuff. I highly encourage you join it. It's a lot of fun over there. So thanks guys again so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!